In order to bring humanity the message of their original blueprint, they must reach a certain level of neural capability to be able to understand the message. Only about 10 to 15% of the current population has developed this capability in a natural way. There are certain barriers that have been put there to prohibit the global group of beings to reach that point in the required time. There are only a few years left to speed up this evolutionary process before the planet finally strikes back on a massive scale. In order to change the behavior of the world population, it is required to reach about 3.5 billion people and let them finally understand why they are here. The whole society has been constructed in a way to prohibit the spreading of a deeper understanding and development of this capability. In 2020 ends a period of massive speed-up of the global evolution that has been initiated by the sun's radiation and other occurrences on this dimensional level. That also means that the decision of the future path of humanity and the planet Earth will be taken during this year. The only way to enable humanity to understand why they are here and that they actually have chosen the road they are on is to directly feed this knowledge into their brains. A part of the population has the ability to reach this insight by practicing philosophy or other knowledge that has been around since the beginning. Children who are born into a healthy family environment develop this ability on their own. Therefore, the family system is more and more under attack by the system because it knows that this is one key factor to further evolution. To bring this message to 3.5 billion people in 5 years means to directly address about 600 million, and they will help spread the information. One method of prohibiting further gain of deeper understanding is by keeping people occupied and by taking away their time. Because of that, it is necessary to develop new communication methods that enable the direct projection of thought fragments into the subconsciousness in order to transfer a lot of information in a short time. Then these transferred fragments can be put together to create a complete picture. Developing a transmedia collection of communication channels is a good method to store the knowledge in packages of variable sizes. However, because of the fact that the free time of people is stolen more and more, also by massive multiplayer online games that continue with a message of separation and killing, it is necessary to be better, faster, and smarter, wiser than the competition. The new form of communication needs to address and solve some tasks. 1. The structure of the content that needs to be transmitted is complex. 2. The bandwidth of current communication forms is too limited to transmit thought constructs. 3. It is required to find a way of packing knowledge in the analogy of a zip file that the brain can unpack by itself. 4. The individual always has the freedom to choose either to accept the message or to ignore it. 5. Current technology in place needs to be utilized because there is not enough time to change the global broadcast system. 6. It is easier for the individual to receive and understand if the transmission takes place while being inside a group. Swarm intelligence. 7. Some key elements needed to develop a new kind of communication path are already part of the selfic bracelet technology. In order to increase the bandwidth of the communication channel, it is necessary to utilize interdimensional transmissions together with the already existing broadcast technology of the 3D world. 8. There is the need for a kind of alphabet or musical system that encodes emotion into sound that can be transmitted together with the other information at the same time. 9. All the required parts of the system are already there, but they need to be put together. A. At the right time. B. In the right order. And C. By the right people to be able to function correctly. 10. The time to start the construction of the system is now. You have been brought together to work in a team and to create a task force to solve these problems by 2017. The system should be in full operation by that time. Edgar has been trained by his own subconsciousness and higher soul to be capable of building a research group to construct a new type of communication system. Don't misjudge his non-existent track record in the soon-to-be obsolete society. He used his time to reach a higher level of understanding of technology, spirituality, and wisdom in ways where there is no official certificate or job title. Dominar as a society has proven its concepts by living and adapting them. If you help each other, you will solve the puzzle, if you both agree to enter this mission. Further information and insight will follow after your decision, which should be taken by the end of the year. Message ends. Greetings and hugs.